Bin review. Bin review. Oh! I spy a bin that we haven't seen before. Hi guys. Today we're going to be reviewing a new bin. Here we have the bin near the Saracen Hall in the street in Pembroke College. So you can see it's got a push flap. There's a push flap on this one. It's got a big black thing with then a metallic rim around the bottom. If you look inside the bin, you can see there's lots of rubbish. But then also next to this normal bin there is recycling. So here we have the recycling, and recycling is a very useful part of everyday life, as it means that we don't have landfills and bad things. So we have the plastic bottles here. Is there any? There are actually plastic bottles people have recycled, and we have aluminium cans, and we have more plastic bottles, and it also has, to add a bit of colourful flair, the colourful logos of the houses: Gluvius, Arwenick, Pendennis and Killigrew, for our bin recycling. And now, if we take a walk over here, near the canteen and the money putter honour, we have a new lovely bin here with an open top, quite a bit of rubbish in it, and a nice metallic side. It has a bin bag inside and some rubbish in the bin. If we go over here, there is the water fountain where you can get your daily watery needs. Fill your glass with some wet. Thank you for the demonstration. And here next to it we have another push flap bin. Very nice. There's a McCoy's packet in there, in that bin, and there's the same black thing with a metallic ring around the bottom. We now move out of the school, where it is currently a very nice sunny day. And as we move over to the amphitheatre here, which is built using stone from the original school building, we come down the ramp, and we go round the corner, hop over the side, round the wooden post, and we come across a fine, good specimen of a bin right here. You can see it has a green open lid, so you open it up. It is zip tied to the post, so no people can steal it, because people like bins. You can see why. There are ants crawling around on this bin. And then if we move down the main it's grey, not black, the grey bin, see, it has wheels for easy manoeuvrability to empty out the rubbish once you're done with it. If we move back up and look inside, you can see it is lined with a black bin bag, or bin liner. This bin has an aroma of pure death and disgustingness. If we take a look inside, you can see it is used quite often, and there is lots of rubbish in this bin. So here I am in the Media Studies classroom, and here is a lovely specimen of a bin. It is a small black metal bin with a clear bin liner in it, and there is a oven-baked Fusions Walker's Crisp packet in the bin. There is some lovely rubbish in here. It has been used a bit. And now we continue on outside to find some more bins to review. Here's another prime specimen by another water dispenser. It is one of the normal round-topped, long, tall, metallic, black bins with the reflective, metallic bottom rim. It has a push flap, and it looks like it recently has not been used, but it is a lovely, another fine specimen of a bin. And we will continue to move on. We continue up the street. We stumble across a bin which is next to a beaker disposal and a cutlery disposal unit. This bin looks like it has been used quite a bit. I don't know what the main bit of it is. It is a grey plastic bucket made by Brute Rubbermaid Commercial Products. It's very nice quality. It has a nice black plastic bin liner on it. Here you can see we have another lovely bin. It has an open top and is used quite regularly due to the rubbish piling up to the top. It has a quite sturdy black bin liner and a plastic black main compartment for the rubbish to sit in. Now, if we continue past the secondary canteen and out of exit Q, we come across a lovely outside area where it's pretty nice to hang out. So, if we walk across to the slidey place, there is another fine example of a bin here. If you look over, you can see it just here. It is the same type of bin that you find in the amphitheatre, except this one has a main green body instead of a grey one. It is again made of plastic, very nice, and it has the wheels for easy manoeuvrability. This one is also zip-tied to something. Here it is the wooden bar that circles around the whole of the slidey place so that it can't be stolen. It has the opening lid. It is used pretty regularly, yet the plastic bin bag on it seems to have been ripped somehow, which is probably not very good. Now, if we continue upwards out of the slidey place and along this area where there have been chalk people drawn on the floor, we come across some more recycling. Reuse, reduce, recycle. There is the plastic bottle with another nice metallic flap lid, which appears it has not been used for plastic bottles, so people are abusing the recycling. There is the aluminium cans, which again does not have just aluminium cans. There is a bit of moss growing on this plastic bottle, which is pretty cool. This one seems to have been mainly used for plastic bottles and other plastic items, but there is also not just plastic items in there. And then more aluminium cans, which again has not been used for just aluminium cans. Killigrew, Pendennis, Gluvius, Arwenic. Reuse, reduce, recycle. Over here, again zip-tied, is another fine example of a nice bin. This one has a splattering of dried up bird poo on it, another ripped black bin liner. It has wheels on it for easy manoeuvrability, and it has the green plastic main body with a flap open lid, and it looks like it's used pretty regularly. This one doesn't have such a... I am wrong there, it does have a rancid stench. If we continue over near to the tree, which is pretty nice, with some green leaves on it, we see a fine example of an old bin. It has got the red plastic outer with then a black plastic inner. It can be entered from both sides and it is used pretty regularly. This top red bit can actually come off and they're pretty easy to kick over from experience. So now I'm here in the old block to review some more bins. Bin review. Bin review. Let's go. So here we have another fine example of a bin. It's got a nice black bin bag on it. It's used quite a lot. You can see it was Fish and Chips Friday today. There's some things in there. It's got a nice plastic black outside. Very nice. So let's move on. Find some other bins to review. These have all been pretty similar bins so far. And they're very nice bins actually. Used a lot by all the students of Penryn College. Nice bins. Yeah. So let's stay on the hunt for bins. Here. So this is another classic bin. We have lots of these bins. It has the metal push flap and the normal metallic thing. Yeah. Let's continue. Aha! Alright, I found a lovely bin coming up on it. This is, see, the school has replaced the outside bins with most of those green wheelie bins with the open top things that you saw. But these are the really old bins. They have like the Penryn College logo on them. You can see we've had them for a lot, so they're very ripped up. But it's another one of these bins where you can enter it from both sides. It has the plastic red thing, this symbol on the top. I don't know what it is. Yeah. So this bit here can actually come off of it, the red bit, because then there's this plastic bit on the inside. But I think it's like locked on here or something. They are very easy to kick over. But also, if you don't kick them hard enough, they have like lots of balance, and then they just kind of swing around for a bit, and it's pretty funny. Can I get the top of this off? Let me give it a try. No, that's not coming off. That's stayed on there. I guess that's so other students can't try and do it. That aren't doing professional bin reviews and are just trying to be naughty. Let's continue our search for bins. Oh, I spy another bin over there. Let's go and review it. So from a faraway perspective of this bin, I can see that it's another classic example of a green plastic wheelie bin with a black bin bag, and again, it is zip tied. This time to a metal post that's part of a. It's the edge of a gate here. This metal post. You can see it's zip tied to there. So it's another MGB Waste Systems green plastic bin. Nice plastic bit. You can push it down, open it up. This one, it looks like a new bin bag, but yeah, there's quite a stuff in it. It's very smelly, as all the other bins are, because see, the problem with having a flap is that the stench of all of the waste is trapped in it instead of letting air flow. But it has the classic wheels again, so that it can easily be manoeuvred. So let's continue our search for bins. Oh, I spy a bin that we haven't seen before, actually. Pretty cool, really. Very exciting. A new bin for bin review. There's no wall around to smash my head on. So, are you ready for the great unveiling of this bin? It's like many other bins we've seen, except this one sounds firmer. It's like the red old ones, but it's yellow. Here we go. Look at this. Look at this beauty. Look at this beautiful bin. We've never seen a yellow bin before. This is amazing. This is. What a day to be alive here in bin review. You know the drill, like you can enter it from both sides, the yellow bit can come off, it has the same symbol on top, but yeah, pretty cool to see a yellow bin. What a day. Oh, really, it's magnificent. I'm outstanded at the variety of bins this school has on offer. But then we also have just the same old reuse, reduce, recycle, Killer Group and Dennis Arwenick Gluvius, plastic bottles, which again isn't used for plastic bottles, nice metal flaps, some bird poo on it, and then the same green flap open bin where it looks like the bin bag has been ripped apart. Oh, bad stench again, wheels, zip tied to the recycling, but yeah. Let's continue our hunt. God. Really scouring for all these bins. So I'm now back here in the canteen, where obviously lots of people get food. So, as you may have guessed, there is a bin. So let's review this bin. This is actually a multi-bin. There is the general waste area. You have some nice headings here. Hopefully you can see that, yes. So there's an area to put your trays, that's like for eating. But then you have this orange bucket from B&Q by the looks of it. Kitchen orange bucket from B&Q, plastic for your cutlery. Another one like that for your beakers. That's like a cup. And then we have, I'm guessing under here, yes, the grey Brute Rubbermaid commercial products. Nice grey plastic bin with a black bin liner on it. So now we continue out of these doors, which is exit L, into the outside where I've just spied another bin. Let's go. Let's track down this bin. So, oh no. Just another plain recycling area. The zip-tied green thing. We don't need to go over this again. You've seen it, you know it. And then, over here, by this big canopy thing, there's another two. These two young, helpless, green plastic bins have been tied up together around this post. They're not coming. But then these ones have special things. Recycle plastic bottles. So, then also, this one has a special thing. General rubbish. These... rank. Has this been used for plastic recycling? Nope, did not think so. Look at that. That's not plastic recycling. Unless I don't know what plastic bottles are. Bad stench. Oh, we've hit the mother load. Seeing as I'm a student, I don't think I'm actually allowed in this area. But, let's just take a sneak peek. Whew! Look at these bins. Oh my god. That's beautiful. Oh, it brings a tear to my eye. Look, there's more bins there. Look at all these bins. This is where all the rubbish goes. I think after seeing that, that's where we're going to have to leave it off today. So, thank you for being here on the very first episode of Vlogs with Lewis. It has been an honour to be able to show you all these bins, and this is bin review. Bin review. Bin review. Signing out.